It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it.
Here we go for round 1. Can't land the jab there. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Scoring uppercut there. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
The left jab is landing at will. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Looking for something big there, but it misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different...
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
They exchange punches. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Borderline disaster. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Caution being thrown to the wind. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice defense on that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. So much firepower here. Nice defense with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man. Put that and win the round. I need you to fall in the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the bet in this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Straight right just misses. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Hold that thought! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Carries that jab away. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? No rest for the weary. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Better this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one shot. And breathe while you're stepping on. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. See it, and he'll ride it out. Go out there, finish it. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
Let's start the 6th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a...
Whoa, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now! He's in some serious trouble! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Hold it right there! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You must will appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
Boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the...
I mean, already that right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just stop.
He needs to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Come out. Great work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Now, get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
You're going to be confident now. You've got to...
For one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 7. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just stay focused.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Keep smart.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off, beast.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
Whoa, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what?